Welcome everyone, if you're joining us. I can't check if we're live actually, but we're supposed to live because my phone is not showing if we're live. So, hi, my name is Orshi, and if you don't know me, then I like to talk about dragons and tarot and stuff like that. So that's why we're here. And joining me is my new dragon friends, but I think we're gonna be very best friends because of this. And Tarot, Jax from Tarot Tales.
Hi everybody. Hello.
So please excuse us. We're nervous and we never done anything like this before. So first of all, oh hi, Blue Crescent Tarot.
Hello.
So we're live. We're actually live. Okay, cool. That's already something. we did well. So let's talk about dragons.
Right. So, Orshi, dragons. Why dragons? Why do you love dragons so much?
Oh God, this should be the question that I know the answer to easily, but I don't know. Actually, when I was growing up, there was a not cartoon because it was a puppet kind of, show with a dragon who had only one head, and it was hated all his family because he had just one head, not seven, and stuff like that. So I grew up watching that dragon, and I kind of fell in love. And then I started reading fantasy books, and I always loved dragons. And I never liked those dragons that were in the same level or equal to humans. I always, liked the wiser, the more higher leveled beings. So I kind of like that one. So I don't know. I think I was born loving dragons.
Yeah, I think for me, kind of the same. It's definitely something that come from my childhood. I remember being really, really small, and my dad, he used to play with us a lot when we were tiny, and he used to always sing the song "Puff the Magic Dragon," because it was mid-70s, early 80s, and that song I think was out around about that time. So I always remember my dad singing "Puff the Magic Dragon."
Yeah.
And then, can you remember the movie Pete's Dragon? So again, a lot of influence, TV. Jason and the Argonauts being brought up with a lot of mythical movies at that time. It's kind of, and I was like, oh, I like that. And again, carried on from there. So yeah, love it.
Isn't it interesting that when you grow up and you learn what Puff the Magic Dragon is actually about, that it's not about a dragon?
That when I was a kid.
I always thought that it was a sad song about a dragon, and then it turns out it has nothing to do with it.
Hi, Margaret.
Yeah. So yeah, I wanted to show my book because I have this. It's pretty much, you could pretend it's an encyclopedia. How do you say that? For dragons, and I kind of wanted to show how I like my dragons because
beautiful.
Yeah, it's so big, and if you're a child and you have something like this that actually shows different parts of the dragon and how the scale should look like if you find one, and how eggs look like. I think that's just so cool. So yeah, those are the kind of dragons that I like, because I know we're gonna talk about dragon decks, but I think we're both very picky about our dragons. So I don't think we have a lot of decks yet. I mean, what kind of a dragon? Do you have a dragon deck already?
I don't have any. I think I've been a little bit too picky. But no, at the moment I don't. I'm just holding back and waiting for the right one to come along. And if it doesn't, I'll have to find somebody that can draw and make one.
But you're thinking about getting the field guide, right?
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that one. That was beautiful.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking. Okay, so just checking.
Cooking dinner. What's for dinner tonight?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, I have a baby dragon in a still with a eggshell on my shoulder. So
cute.
I really wanted a big one on my back, but I have a lot of birthmarks, so I have something else because of that. Okay, then we can try the tarot decks, and I can try sharing the screen. Okay, wait, that's not the one that I meant to do.
Boy, you can't beat a spiky ball.
Yeah, it always goes away. I don't know why. Because sorry guys about the technical difficulties, but it should be here. Oh, okay. So, yeah. Okay, we're on. Okay, veggie spaghetti. That sounds nice.
It does, doesn't it?
So, of course, I scroll down the name. Actually, this is the Celtic Dragon Tarot. If you can't read it, I listed all the decks that we're planning on talking about. I can't English, sorry. In the description down below. So if you see something, then you can look it up. Oh, cool.
I do like this one.
Do you have, Giselle, do you have this exact deck? Because if you do, please tell us about, what's your experience with it, because this is the one that I would actually think about picking. I don't know about you, Jax.
Yeah, I love the art by Lisa Hunt. I love any of the decks. I didn't realize just how many decks that they had both collaborated on.
Oh, yeah, I know her name, but I never looked up.
I think she's the
Arwen is the Three of Swords. It's not bad, and I really like this, the Six of Cups, actually.
Six of Cups. That is sweet. That is sweet.
Because the dragons are not exactly what I would, how I imagine dragons, but the feel maybe would be nice. Because that is actually, so I'm trying to talk myself into getting one of these decks. So if you have, if anyone has, even if you're rewatching and replay, please comment down below if you have, experience with the deck and you would recommend any of these. Okay, so Jax, any opinion about this Celtic one?
I think if it was going to go for one, it would be this one, only because it's artwork by Lisa Hunt, and I do love her artwork. Waiting for, I think she's bringing out the Fairy Tale Tarot again on Kickstarter soon. I know on her Facebook group she's been doing some updates on that. But for me, yeah, it's definitely the artwork that appeals to us on this one. I haven't looked all the way through the cards to see how each one relates to that certain card, so I don't know. I mean, looking at this Death card, I do like this one. The white, the light, Yeah,
I mean, I usually check the High Priestess, so I haven't checked if, because I'm not always keen on having people with my dragons, to be honest. But yes, we're all getting the Smoke, Ash, and Embers tarot.
Oh yeah,
that's the one we're all getting. Not even kidding. Every time Stephanie sends out an email update, I'm typing back like, OMG, I love this so much. And I hope I'm not annoying her with my replies. Because most of the Dragon tarot decks look kind of like this. And by that I mean the dragons look kind of sharp and, I don't know, mean.
Yeah.
Like, vicious, stupid animals, and I don't regard dragons as animals. So I don't know if there's no link for Giselle, do you mean the Smoke, Ash, and Embers? Because there's no link for it yet. You can go to the what's the creator? 3 tarot.
Yes,
right?
That's it. 3 tarot.
Yeah, And yeah, they did the Ogash and Thorn. And you can sign up for a specified email list for the deck, so you can get update on it. And I think it's coming in later this year.
Yeah, I might have to buy Ogash and Thorn, so I've got.
Yeah, I think you should. I mean, you don't have to pay a lot of, shipping and whatever.
Yeah,
so I think you should.
Not too much shipping in the UK.
Yeah. I mean, because this one is the US Games. It's it's created by Peter Pracownik, I think, but I'm really sorry if I'm, butchering names. I will probably do that. But it's kind of this one kind of looks like one from the 90s. Yes, he has the mushroom book. Adam, I forgot the name, but Adam draws beautifully and paints beautifully, and he does lovely dragon. So you need. Oh, yeah, I was thinking about getting that mushroom book. By the way, I mean, I missed the Kickstarter, but I saw that there were copies, but I was like, I shouldn't. So yeah, I mean, this deck actually kind of, I don't know.
I'm not keen on this one.
No. Any of you have it? Because I don't know, I don't like how it's acting like a human. I think that's my main issue. And this is not even a dragon because it doesn't have proper legs.
This is true. Yeah. It's missing it, but no, it doesn't.
Plus, I mean, if you look at it, it's a 2 of Cups, and I don't get a 2 of Cups feeling from the card.
I guess if I was looking at each side, ignoring the cups, ignoring the dragon, and just having a look at like those mountains with the water coming together, I guess. But
yeah, but you have to ignore the whole thing of the card. I mean, the main thing.
So yeah, it's not really working. You can't really just stick 2 cups there, and unless it was obviously a pip.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mean to be, mean about anything, because someone created this. It's just my really picky personal taste. So, before anyone misunderstands that I'm sitting on a high horse or whatever, we're just being here and, sitting here and just liking our.
I think you've got to be quite picky with tarot decks, or because you would just end up with thousands and thousands of tarot decks, wouldn't you? You've got to be a little bit selective with what your tastes are.
Yeah, Blue Crescent Tarot doesn't like it either, so we're good. Now, this one, I kind of like the color. I mean, that's my favorite color, pretty much, this greenish, bluish thing.
Yes.
But I'm not sure. I don't like the huge... I don't even know if it's a border or it's, like...
Yeah, if it was just
cool, but... And I kind of don't really like the way that the magician is on the top left corner, and a dragon like something, because I don't really think that's an actual dragon, is sitting on its head. So because the Empress have something, on her head as well, and I wouldn't call that a dragon either.
Quite hard to see them properly, isn't it? Because there's so much going on with those borders.
Yeah, I mean,
if you could see the whole image,
if they wouldn't be this shape, I would chop them off for sure.
Yeah. It's quite deceiving when you look at the cover of the box.
Yeah, exactly. I was so happy when I first saw it, and then and some of them, like the 9 of Cups, is just 9 cups.
Yeah.
So
isn't it? I don't mind that so much, but
yeah, I mean, this is really not my art style, so I think that's more like. And this one, I mean, most of them have the same name, by the way, so that was kind of confusing for a second. This one is not bad. It's created by Manfredi, Toraldo, and Severino, Baraldi. Kind of, I hope. It's not bad. But yeah, I'm just reading comments.
I really like the world card on this one.
I like the idea, but I think the Hierophant on the left, it's kind of interesting that the dragon actually destroyed the church, or I'm assuming, like it was a church because there's a cross on the ground. So this one has some interesting ideas, but it's mixing too much culturally or mythologically for me to be that type of dragon deck that I like. Though the text is really small, so the one in the middle on the left, no, the bottom, it kind of looks like the creature from the Never-Ending Story.
Yeah. Who doesn't like that movie though?
I like that movie. It was a sad movie, but it was a good movie. That would be an interesting tarot deck, by the way, if it's done well. Never-Ending Story.
It would, wouldn't it? It would. Yeah. Surprised it hasn't been done.
Yeah. Next one. It's Draco. Can't read. Tarot Draconis by David Corsi.
I'm quite tempted with this one. Has anybody got this one? I'm quite tempted. I like the artwork on this one. It's especially that picture there. It's very Game of Thrones, isn't it?
Yeah. But I kind of this has those typical naked ladies that I'm. And again, the borders. Yeah, I mean, I'm not an anti-border. It's just sometimes it's just too much.
Yeah. That's the only thing that I didn't like about it was, because you've got the red, the blue, the green, and then the silver for the major arcana, and I was just kind of like, yeah.
I didn't even notice that there was color. I was just collecting pictures.
I think that would put me off.
This kind of looks like I don't even know, it's end of 90s or early 2000 video games style. When everything was still pixelated and stuff like that. So, it was cool back then.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't fly now. Because but what I liked in this deck is the Fool is on the right, because that's how the picture was arranged, is the egg, and the word is the same picture but with the dragon already out. And I think that or that was judgment, whatever, it's the end.
I do like that.
So, I like that cycle. Hi, Regina. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Regina.
I think it's I don't know if it's Photoshop, to be honest. I think it was digitally put together. I don't know if they had Photoshop back then. Because it looks like a really old one, But it's definitely, I mean, I think it's computer generated for sure. I mean, it looks like that. Like back then it was amazing, the skill for the artist, it's really, really good. Now the next one is really cute. It's the CherishedCompanions tarot deck, and it's currently pre-ordering on Etsy. I haven't seen it anywhere else. It's not as cute as the field guide, in my opinion, but it still has,
that is.
You can talk, Jack. I'm sorry, I'm just, talking so much, so I don't want to.
I'm just saying that is so cute. Did it say how much that was on pre-order?
Probably, but I didn't check because I knew I wouldn't back it.
It's lovely. I like the colours. I do like the colours.
And I think it's watercolor. Oh, yeah, the pictures are not too big. I couldn't find, bigger pictures of one card, because there are these, and some I don't like the 8 of Cups in the middle of the screen. It's too humanly.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the Shadowlands tarot, the feel of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's just because it's, you know, just kind of the way that it's drawn. It reminds us of the Shadowlands tarot, which is one of my favourite decks. I love that deck.
Same. Yeah, I'm a sucker for water crow, so
yeah.
You can show me pretty much almost anything and I will be like, yeah. Next one is the Radiant Chaos Dragon Tarot deck. There's not a lot of pictures, and I think you can buy this directly from the creator's side. I haven't seen this one either on anywhere, but I mean, it's quite cute.
You see, what puts me off straight away is those squiggly lines.
Yeah.
In the top. If they got rid of that and just left it as the image, it would be so much better, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it gets so busy. The pre-order, we're going back, is the CherishedCompanions tarot deck. You can find it in the description of the video. I listed everything in the order we're going through, so you can all check it out. And I think I added the Etsy thing. Oh, it's okay. I mean, I can't even speak, so don't worry about typos. We're not the grammar police around here, especially not me. So yeah, I mean, it's cute, and I haven't seen it on anywhere, else talking about it. So I was quite happy to, find something new, so to speak. I will try to make some light. Okay, so yeah, I think the first picture for this one actually shows really well how the cards look like these, little statues that you can buy.
Yeah, I'd buy them.
Yeah, true. Yeah, unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of pictures. These were the two that I could actually see. But yeah, I don't get the borders. Doesn't it make it look like those collectible cards when you have to fight? And you have different characteristics for each.
It does a bit, but I just think it would look so much nicer without those bits. It would put me off.
Yeah. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Yeah, we're trying to have fun. I think we're having fun. I mean, I'm having fun, so hopefully all of you guys as well. And really, thank you so much for coming and being here. And now let's all prepare, because this is the deck that if you like dragons, this is the one that you're getting, I think.
Look at that.
Even if not all of them look like dragons, because the water ones might not be, but still, I mean, I'm just so excited for this one. Because look at that, this is the Hermit card.
Oh my goodness. It would be hard to choose a favorite out of that deck, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And if you sign up for the newsletter, then you can already, I mean, if you signed up, I don't know if you get to send it if you're just signing up now, but the Two of Swords is in the newest newsletter, and it's just so cute because there's a tiny dragon sleeping under two crossed swords, and it's just so cute. It's a separate newsletter from the original one that was for the Oakish and Torn.
Yeah, I can see that's going to be such a popular deck.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be my soul deck, I think.
Yeah. I think I'm with you on that one.
Yeah. And this was the possibilities card that if you bought the Oakish and Torn, this was the preview for the deck.
Oh.
So that was the card, and I was like, "There's gonna be a deck with this." Hello, yeah.
Oh, it's cool. It's a bit of everything in there, isn't it? It's like the Oak Ash and Fawn.
Yeah, all the animals from there, and the huge dragon protecting all.
That's cool.
And yeah, I feel really bad because I don't know the name of the artist. I just know it's Adam, but and I think its name starts with an O. But he's so good. I mean, he's just so talented, and he's working on a cat deck as well. So I might have a cat deck as well with someone else. I mean, I don't have a cat deck. Adam Ohlers, yes. Thank you so much. Yes. I mean, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Ohlers. But we love you, Adam.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly. And then we're gonna switch to Oracle decks. Because we have banners. And let's scroll away from possibilities. Back to the spiky realm of dragons. Good. Then we're seeing it the same. Okay, so there are not a lot of oracle cards, but interestingly, there are more variety in designs in oracle decks than with tarot decks. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And this is one by US Games, and this is one that I'm not getting. I mean, it's not bad.
It's those like Gothic style T-shirts. Oh, that artwork reminds me of all those Gothic style clothing that you can get with big dragons on them.
Bye, Giselle. Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I was wearing those T-shirts when I was a teenager. Now that you mention it. And I think this is only 22 cards, and it corresponds to tarot because this is the Empress, for example, with fertility. And my problem with the deck is that if I want that keyword with the Empress energy, then I'm gonna pull out a tarot card. You know, it's basically just a majors only oracle deck. I mean, just my opinion. Because this is the Emperor with power, and you can see the Aries sign and Mars.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much just I don't even know why this is an oracle deck, to be honest. Why not a major only tarot?
Yeah.
And now this is something that I have.
Oh.
I don't know who has this deck, but if you like dragons and if you like the kind of dragons I do, and you should get it.
Oh, I need to get it. Oh, so cute.
And it's good because you know you don't just get a cute apple dragon, but you get a really good keyword with it. So, but this dragon looks like what are we talking about? But this is one of my favorite cards from the deck, the Tea Dragon.
Tea Dragon.
Yeah, I think it's just so cute. I mean, I'm not. I don't have a problem with cute dragons, but these are the only type of cute dragons I like. Yeah, that's all. Then we have the Dragon Oracle cards by Diana Cooper.
I see this one everywhere when I'm looking for dragons. This is the one that comes up all of the time.
But I don't know if anyone has it actually, because I never seen it in readings.
No, you don't, do you? Not really.
Yeah, I think most people have the field guide dragon deck because that's recent, you know, with a more updated modern look.
Yeah.
And with this deck, there are some Thor's Red Dragon, Gold Dragon. Thor has a dragon. I used to be. But for example, this one, it's not a dragon for me.
No, dragons aren't pretty pink. Not like that anyway.
I mean, it's not even the color. It's just, I don't know, the face and the body, or I don't know. But this is that sort of deck where I would be bothered by the huge, very colorful bottom of the card, at least based on these images. So this is not something I'm tempted by, but I'm, always curious if anyone has it. It works well. Now, this is the Dragon Path Oracle cards by Caroline Mitchell. It's not bad, to be honest.
Yeah,
I like the colors. You too?
I like that picture. I do like that. It's pink.
That's for you, I swear. No, but it looks kind of like a lion as well. I don't know what I think about hairy dragons.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a mane, hasn't it?
Oh, but Blue Crescent Tarot might want it. If you get it, please let us know. If you work with it and if it works well, because always open for suggestions. I
don't actually mind these borders either.
Sorry?
I like them borders on this as well. Don't mind them ones.
Yeah, I mean, it's simple and I like the colors. These two. Magic and manifestation. Interesting. Who's manifesting who? I mean, the colors are good.
The myths and magics. They used to do the pewter dragons, and I used to collect them many years ago. I had a huge collection of the myths and magics pewter collection, and it's kind of reminding us of those. It's just, beautiful. I wish I still had them.
I don't think we had that here, at least not by that name. I don't.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Because I would have got them. I got them.
You can still get them. You can still get them. But I had quite a big collection of them. Oh, stunning, lovely.
What did you do with them?
Sorry?
What did you do with them?
Oh, well, bit of a sad story, if I'm honest with you. My ex-husband ended up selling them, and I didn't know he had them, and he sold them. And there was this one day next to where I live, there's this old metro station, like a train station, and at the weekends they have like market stalls, and it's very Victorian and oldie worldy. And every weekend there's loads and loads of stalls. There's like about 150 different market stalls, people selling art and knickknacks and that. And I just happened to be at this train station market with my children at the time. They were a lot younger than they are now, walking around, just having a look. And I came to this market stall, and I looked, and there was my entire collection.
Oh,
and I was like, "Oh my God, that's because there was the whole set. Because I had loads of different ones. I had wooden ones, and I had pewter ones, and I had ones with little diamantes and crystals on. And it was my whole entire collection on this market stall. And it was just like, oh, broke my heart. Absolutely broke my heart. And then I kind of went, well, you know what? At the end of the day, it's just stuff. It means nothing. I think the most hurtful thing was, it was every Christmas and birthday family used to buy us them. So I was kind of like, that made us a little bit sad because we're gifts of family. So, but at the end of the day, it's just stuff. It means nothing.
Yeah, but still, it wasn't your decision,
Yeah, it's just life.
Yeah, but it's sad. I'm sorry I'm asked. It would have been nicer if you I sold it to a collector for a lot of money.
I had these beautiful wooden ones that were gifts. My work colleagues went to China and they bought us these wooden ones back, and they were hand carved out of one piece of wood. And they were all the scales, everything beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. And I was like, one day I'll get them back one day.
Yeah, you have to, because that sounds so awesome. And I think I saw a skull with a dragon in one of your old videos. I think you have that. Oh yeah, because when I posted a picture of James, my new skull, on Facebook, someone showed me a skull like that, and it looks so cool. So I was like, I need another skull now.
Yeah, you can get these ones. They're not expensive.
I haven't seen these one when I looked for a skull.
Cool.
Because I got mine from China, because cheap.
Yeah, that'll be the same.
Yeah, mine.
You have to give you the name.
Yeah, James looks like this, and he's
James.
James looks like a flower.
I think I'll have to name mine. I'll have to give him a name. Maybe Sebastian.
Okay, let's try to share it back. It's not going to be. Oh yeah, good. Thank you, because okay. Oh, it works. Hey. So yeah, father time, and you'll get it back with time. So yeah, I think in this deck, actually the keywords look nice, and it's readily available everywhere. So, but who knows? And now this, there's a Dragon Magic Mini Oracle cards. Now I was really excited when I saw this one, because it's Lucy Cavendish and I know the name, and I saw the image on the the box, and I was like, oh, this could be a really good one. And then it looked like this.
Yeah, I thought exactly the same. I was so disappointed. If it was just the artwork of Lucy Cavendish as a tarot deck with little dragons, it would have been superb. But
that's all you get.
No.
And I kind of don't like the way it portrays dragons as well, because there's one with the stuff like Dragon Sanctuary. With dragons treasure magical homes full of love and comfort. We will help you create yours. Okay, so I don't know.
That picture is so lovely though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, this picture, it looks really cool. And the dragon looks really cool as well. And that's why I was just so disappointed that's all you get.
Yeah.
Because the back looks really nice. I mean, it's simple. It's just missing the artwork, and it's just sad. Then we're almost done with the text, by the way. There's a Dragon Wisdom. And it's again a 90s. Kind of looks like that. I don't know what I think about this.
Yeah.
Anyone has it? To be honest, like, for example, there's Home with just the dragon, and I don't know what's Home. For me, the artwork doesn't represent the keyword, and I'm usually picky about that.
I think if I've seen it against the other ones, I wouldn't be drawn to it.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like shadows.
Yeah, but it's just because the eye looks cool, It's not because I mean, there are shadows in the eye reflecting, so
It's the desolation of Smaug.
Oh God, I need to rewatch The Hobbit. I mean, a lot of people find that movie boring, but I'm like, let me watch the Hobbits walk around. Just let me do that. I'm gonna be happy.
I love it. I do love it.
I love them all. So yeah, it's another no for me. But the next one is that I'm pre-ordering this month. This is the Star Dragons Oracle cards by Paolo Barbieri.
That is nice.
And he did everything with this artwork. I mean, he did a book, an art book. I saw calendars. I don't know, it's everything. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie.
And I usually don't like, these brutal, very just, I'm gonna rip you apart dragons, but I guess beggars can be choosers. And this one still looks nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I do like that. I do like that. Is that the backs of the cards, is it? With the two dragons, yeah.
So and the humans are not bothering me. I mean, yeah, I love humans sometimes. Because this one, Distraction, this is really good.
Yeah. That is a good one.
And there are actual constellations on each card because Star Dragon, so there's some. He has an astrological deck, so might be something important with that.
Oh wow! You see, I love that. The moon, the atmosphere. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and the lantern.
What's that? Enlightenment, moving forward.
Yeah, this is cute. So yeah, I'm getting this one. So I will have another deck, but not a tarot. So yeah, that's all we had, I think, right? Yes.
Well, I think I've added about 4 onto my wish list now out of that
4.
collection.
I think I have to. I'm thinking about the Celtic dragons as a dragon because I think I need to know. Though, why am I rushing it? I will get the Amber Ash Smoke. I will never know the name. I will get that. So maybe I should wait, until getting that one.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah, because I think that's going to be because I have the possibilities card on my altar.
Wow.
I love this one so much.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, the star one, I like that too. I think it's going to be a good one because at first I wasn't really into it because he has that style that was very popular in the 90s. All the fantasy books had those very muscular, like barbaric looking people with just beasts all around. And I think that's his style mainly. But but yours on the wall is so cute. Like really, I love that.
It is. I mean, those decks and the Oracle cards that we've covered tonight, it's covered the whole spectrum of the different styles of dragons, from the cute to the, like the fantasy style. So yeah, a bit of everything there, isn't there?
Yeah, and still not enough.
Never enough. I think everybody loves a little bit of myths and fantasy, though, don't they?
Yeah, I think we need that. And I mean, I'm just kind of hopeful because more and more people are creating decks, or I'm hoping that other people will create dragon-related decks, because there were other decks where dragons are in the tarot, like the magical forest or enchantment something that has nice dragons, but I kind of wanted to pick those that had mainly dragons as as a focal point.
Mm-hmm.
Then we would be sitting here, I think, for 3 hours. No one needs that. Yeah, not enough dragon decks. That is absolutely true. But I really like this one. So if you guys haven't, picked this one up, this is something that I can. If you like the cute style, that is definitely something that I can recommend because it works well and it looks cute. Anybody has anything else that we haven't shown and you know about the deck? You can leave it now. Oh yes, Garden Dragons. Or comment down below and so we can, all go ahead and check it out. But I don't know, is there anything we want to still talk about?
I think they're liking the cute ones.
So I think
this I was looking for I know when we were talking a little while back, we were talking about different styles of tarot that everybody's drawn to different styles, and mine's more of the darker style. I love kind of darker style decks. I would love to see, although the dragons that we've looked at, some of them are that kind of, I would love to see a dark dragon deck.
yeah, that's true. Well, most of them are like bringing enlightenment and bringing wisdom.
Yeah.
They can bring destruction, like that smoke, like black dragons. Maybe a dragon deck creator is going to come by and see this live and make the deck.
It would be good.
Yeah, that would be actually a really. Oh, I would pick that up.
Yeah. Especially like if it was the style of what's it? Oh, like the heaven and earth.
Yeah.
If it was kind of that style, bit of mystery, bit of darkness.
Yeah, because they are creating or he, I don't know who the creator is, it's one person or more, a runic tarot deck as well. And it has the similar vibe.
Right.
So I mean, I don't know if they're into, dragons, but Tower Dragon Tarot. Yeah, because if we would call it something like the Dark Dragon Tarot, that would be so too obvious.
I like it. Tower Dragon Tarot.
You can imagine the Tower card actually, with the dragon destroying the whole thing.
Yeah, definitely. Shadow can still be whimsically. Yeah. Definitely.
Exactly.
I like it.
Okay, so I don't know. Anything else you guys want to talk about in the chat? We have some time to, hang around. We can talk about anything else.
Yes, it'd be interesting to see what everybody's been picking up lately. What is there anything other than dragon decks that people have been drawn to lately?
Yeah, anything new so we can, grow our wish list.
Actually, I bought a really interesting one off Amazon the other day. It was just a cheap tarot deck.
I don't think I've seen it.
I loved this image.
Yeah.
And, very simple though. Very simple.
I'm gonna solo layout you.
But this magician card, I thought that was really interesting.
Oh yeah.
You see, it's kind of heading towards the aesthetic that I like. It's starting to be what I'm aiming for. But yeah, quite different.
Yeah, it looks cool.
The first time I've used it's the first time I've actually bought a pip style deck, because I've never tried to read with pip style before. So
this is a pip deck.
Yeah, it's
I think I need to check this one out. I haven't seen it.
But
I will read the name later. There's a question. Are either of us working with a particular deck for the month? For me, I don't work with just one, but I posted a video with my summer decks, and so I have like a bunch. Because I decided to go with a seasonal system, so I have time 3 months to incorporate new decks because I have a lot of new decks and I don't have time. So now I have all the summer themed decks over there.
I'm connecting again with the Lightseers. It's a deck that I love the Lightseers deck, but I put it down for a while when I've been working with other decks. So yeah, I've picked that one back up this month. Been working with that one a lot. Apart from that, the Modern Witch Tarot is the one that I use as well. But I don't know. I just struggle with that one, if I'm honest with you.
Oh, what's the problem with it?
I don't know. I think it's because it's just an all-female deck.
Oh.
And I like that little bit more diversity, I guess.
Mm-hmm. But it's personal taste, so.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Loving working with the Lightseers again.
I mean, Lightseers is part of my summer deck collection as well. So, and I'm not kidding. When I, pulled it back up, I was like, I missed you so much. Which sounds so like weird because it's a deck. It's just a bunch of cards, but I get the messages out so easily with the deck.
Yeah.
Oh, am I expecting new decks? I mean, not customs, because we don't have to pay customs under a certain amount yet, but it's gonna change how we have to pay shipping and whatnot from the 1st of July. So I will have to pay a lot more money for everything from the 1st of July. So I'm pretty much buying everything I can until then. So my Elemental Tarot is on its way. My Supernatural is in the mail. And unfortunately, Customs got hold of my White Newman Tarot. So I will have to pay a lot of money on top of the already, So I should have just ordered it differently, but whatever. So yeah, I think it's just 3, but I got my paycheck 2 days ago, so I'm going to do this month. And I have notes, and I will pre-order the Star Dragons Oracle.
Yeah.
I think I will pick up the Hush Tarot and the Steampunk. Oh, and because sorry?
Just a few then.
Oh yeah, and I got lucky because someone posted it on Facebook in the Hermit's Cave or the supportive tarot group. I can't remember where. Is that the Elemental? Why am I blanking on the name? Let me check my email because.
Hi, Colvin.
No, of course it's not. It's the Majestic Earth. I don't know why I was blanking on the name so much, but I really wanted the Majestic Earth as soon as it was out of print, because back then when I started reading tarot, I watched the walkthrough of it, and I was like, how can you read with just paintings? There's nothing on the card. How can you do that? And I was like, I would never want that. I couldn't, not because I didn't like it, but I was like, I could never read with it. And now a few months after, I was like, but I could, but it was already out of print and everything. But there was a few factory 2nd, 3rd, 4th, whatever versions up for sale. I don't know. There might be still a few. So if you want that, deck, look around. And I asked Jen from Jen's Balance Tarot, and she was so lovely and helped me out, because I already told Jax, but ordering that deck directly to me would have cost me $60 on just shipping, and I'm not paying that much. So
It's a
If
lot.
any of you need help from getting a deck from inside of the EU, because Hungary is still in the EU, then just let me know.
I think if I was going to choose one at this moment in time, and one that isn't out of print, because I've got my heart set on the Shadowlight, which I can't find anywhere.
Oh yeah, you told me.
It would have to be Madhouse Tarot, because I think he's got, when I was reading, but I'm not sure if it was on his Instagram or on his website. I think he's got 600 left. But yeah, it's just too expensive.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's like I can't justify it. But yeah, it's a beautiful deck. It is such a good deck.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had to not back the Phantom Tarot deck because I was a backer, but it's too expensive. I mean, it cost me 2 decks, and I have to, you know, I have to be mindful about money. So I still think it's a cool deck, and I wish I could have it, but I want the Hush and the Steampunk much more, and for that money, I can get both.
Steampunk is such a good deck.
And there's a Lenormand coming in November, a Steampunk Lenormand, and a Shadowland Lenormand as well.
Is there? Oh, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it on Book Depository, so I was like, yeah.
Yes, I have complaints about customs.
Yeah, it's not even just the UK. For us, the US is ridiculous. I mean, the $60 was USPS first class, and there was no other options. So I've never paid that much money for, you know, shipping and customs. And it says that all that I would have to pay here is included in there, but I don't think. I mean, I'm not kidding. The Hungarian government would be like, but you're gonna pay again. And I would need to pay 27% plus handling for like $90, and I'm not doing that. So yeah,
I think that's kind of me at the moment. Unless it's a creator from the UK that are shipping in the UK, or it's something that's readily available on Book Depository or Amazon. As much as I love other decks, it's a lot of money. You know what I mean? It is a lot of money, and it's not fair for the deck creators, because obviously the artists and the creators put so much work, time, and effort, and they can't do anything about printing costs and stuff. So when like the shipping and the customs taxes get put on top of it, it's just so unfair, really, isn't it? Because it becomes out of reach for a lot of people.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's why I suggested jokingly I think it was in a live, maybe Simon's live, that we need to set up an underground system where people transfer the tarot decks between the countries, because this is ridiculous. You know, I'm paying for the privilege to be able to buy something.
Yeah.
So yeah. Especially because, you know, if I just go and pick it up, then I can bring it back, because it's mine. It's open. You can't just tell me it's not just deck of cards. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, I said that you guys need help from inside of the EU. I'm more than happy. Transient Light Tarot. You should check the Transient Light, because it's a UK creator. Yeah, and the only deck that okay, not the only one, because I know that I'm going to pay a lot of money for the Embers, whatever its name. It took me so much to learn the Oak, Ash, and Thorn. It's gonna take me forever to learn this one. But also the Cosmo Beings from Joanna Nelson, that's coming in probably July, because that's gonna be a US deck, and I want that. So I'm already, you know, preparing myself for the money that I will have to pay it extra. But
I think the only time this year that I'm going to really be buying outside of the UK is the Spirit Keepers Tarot, which is due, I think, around about August time. But yeah, apart from that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping Book Depository will find something because they are right now they are already above the limit, and I don't have to pay anything extra. And lately, ever since Brexit, my boxes always say it's colored photographs or something. It's not tarot decks, it's not books, it's colored photographs or with postcards or something. So I think they find some loophole. So I'm hoping that it won't be that much, because actually, funnily enough, the ever since Brexit, the shipping time becomes so much better from the UK for Book Depository. It's here within like 8 days. It was more than 2 weeks before, so I don't get that either.
Brexit has a lot to answer for.
Yeah. I mean, but hopefully Scotland leaves the UK and comes back to us. I mean, I welcome Scotland back. Though I'm not saying anything, because our government is kind of crazy, and they always pretending and threatening to leave the EU as well, because we don't need the EU, blah blah blah. Because our government is it's not just very right-winged,
Okay.
but they're delusional and all that stuff, and corrupt, and fun stuff. Just imagine Trump without any control. That's what we have here.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, we built fences in the border, so we did that already. Yeah, I'm from Hungary, so if you Google Hungary lately, please don't believe. I mean, you can believe what's said there, but we're not all horrible like that. I mean, I was watching I don't want to go into politics or nothing like that. I was just watching a few weeks ago The Daily Show, and President Obama was a guest, and when he and Noah talked about what there's a lot of work still left in the world, and he mentioned the Philippines and Hungary as in negative examples, and I was like, yeah, even he knows that. So yeah. Oh, you've been to Hungary. Where have you been? I mean, when and where? And did you like it? I hope you liked it, because I mean, Hungary itself is beautiful, and it's for you guys. Everyone else, it's really cheap, so it's a really good holiday destination. Oh, that's a lot of days to Australia. Oh God, yeah.
Hi, Jennifer.
Oh, I haven't seen you. Sorry, Jennifer. Yeah, I miss you. I mean, you can guys visit me, and we can have some mini tarot con. That would be so cool.
Tarot parties.
I mean, any of you going to the UK tarot thing in August? I forgot the name.
The one that I know what you mean.
Yeah, Simon keeps talking about it, and all the people I know in tarot too. Oh, your Stephanie's going. Awesome. I mean, I couldn't go because the vaccination and stuff like that is not very good right now here. I can't get the vaccine because I have to do some stuff health-wise. So yeah, with Simon, and it's in August.
Glastonbury, isn't it?
Yeah, Glastonbury. Yes, that's the one. I was really excited. I wanted to go this year, but I wanted to go to the US last year. So it's so frustrating, because I was like finally saved up the money, and I wanted to go and watch my favorite American football team to play and everything. And then even before COVID and everything happened, the quarterback left the team, and now my favorite player retired. So I'm like, thanks. So yeah.
Oh, bless you.
But I hope if you can if you guys are going, then you can make videos and stuff like that. Oh, and I just saw that you went to Budapest. Why do I say that? It's Budapest. Ugh. I shouldn't say it in English. It's Budapest. But yeah, capital usually where people go. But if you can, if you visit Hungary, I mean, I'm not getting paid for this, but if you are here, go and visit Lake Balaton, because that's. But I want to go to Scotland. I want to go back to Scotland because I loved Scotland so.
I want to go to Scotland, and I'm only an hour away from it.
Yeah, you should. I mean, I know how expensive the trains and everything, but
yeah, I'm quite lucky because I live around it's about 30 miles away from Alnwick, which is where they filmed Harry Potter. So yeah, I'm really lucky where we live because we've got loads of castles. So I'm planning one day to get the Harry Potter tarot. I don't know if you've seen it on there's somebody on DeviantArt that sells it.
I already emailed her one time because I was ready to pick up and I didn't.
I would love to do a walkthrough of the Harry Potter tarot at Alnwick Castle.
We should do it together.
That would be so cool.
I mean, I was thinking about getting that deck, but I'm so specific with Harry Potter, even more so than with dragons, because for me, Voldemort is not the devil. Because for me, the devil is, someone who will tempt you to do something that is not good for you. Voldemort would be like, Avada-Kedavra, bye. So for me, he's the shadowy side of the magician, because he has that part and all that stuff. So I plan on doing a Harry Potter deck just for myself, steal all the pictures and just do it for myself. Stephanie asked where you're from.
Sorry?
Stephanie asked where you are from.
I'm from Northumberland.
UK. We're international here.
It's a beautiful place. It is. It's beautiful.
I mean, I've only been to Manchester before, and I didn't like that much because it's such an industrial city, and especially after Scotland. Because
Northumberland's as far up in the UK as you can get before you hit Scotland. So there's a lot of countryside and a lot of seaside. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
And I didn't just, like the way it looked. It was like those unexplainable things that as soon as we landed and I started walking, I felt home in such a way that I never felt, not even here. Yeah. And I visited a few other countries and never felt that, I'm home. And Scotland was very happy to see me because we were visiting in April and it was quite cold and rainy before. As soon as I arrived, it was 21 degrees. It was warm and people were like, oh, well, let's go and swim in the lake. And I was like, dude, it's not that warm. But everyone, we had such lovely 4 days. And then the rain came back as soon as we left. So I was like, Scotland loved me.
Our Stephanie's sister-in-law lives in Radenmill, Newcastle. Yeah, I was born North Tyneside, but I now live in Northumberland. So I'm what they call a proper Geordie.
I mean, I know the expression, but I never know what that means.
Geordies are just people that live in the Newcastle area of the UK, in the northeast. We're called Geordies because of the accent.
Yeah, I watched a few.
Where it from actually.
Yeah, I watched a few UK reality stuff.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
Well, Ocean, thank you very much for sharing all of those dragon decks with us. And taking the time out to show all of those dragon decks and the oracle decks. I've loved that.
Yeah, I mean, we should wrap up. We're more than an hour now, so thank you so much, everyone who joined us. Really, I mean, it would have been fun just the two of us, but it's so much nicer that you guys are here. So We plan on doing this every month. We have no idea when the next is going to be, but around the same time, I think, a month from now. And if you have topic ideas, please leave them in the comments so we can, look through and pick something. But let us know how you guys liked it, and thank you so much. And let's try to end the broadcast, because when I tried to do that when we tested it, it didn't stop. So
thank you everybody for joining me.
Yes, thank you so much, and bye.
Bye everyone.